Hey everyone, what is going on? So we do have another shoutcast for you today, of course, in the Open Great League, and looking at a triple shadow team, a really powerful team as well. If you want to go with a really strong team, this in the shadow form, even the non-shadow form, probably really powerful. But Shadow Swampert, Shadow Nidoqueen, and Shadow Machamp, so really strong Pokemon in the Great League. And yeah, let's just go ahead and dive right into it. We see the Machamp counted down that Vigoroth. In comes Mew. Of course, Mew is resisting the fighting type attacks, but Machamp already did its job, so it's going to be able to get off this Rock Slide right now, doing a tremendous amount of damage. Oh my gosh, able to get off a Crush Chop. Could have went for the Rock Slide, but I mean, the Crush Chop probably still enough to KO, and plus it's going to get a shield anyway. Are they really going for the Farm Down? Oh my gosh, they're not going to be able to get it, Machamp. Machamp, buddy, able to get to this Crush Chop, so they're going to have to double shield, and Swampert tried to farm down before they got to a move, unfortunately not able to do so, but a Wild Charge is resisted, it still does a lot, but the Mew goes down. This is going to be a win here. We do see a Toxicroak come in, and this Earthquake is going to KO that Toxicroak. That is going to be a great game. Triple Shadows, I love them. Very powerful Pokemon. They take more damage, but they also do more damage. So, and these Pokemon, some of the best, right? Swampert, Nidoqueen, and Machamp. Okay, this is a really bad matchup. Let's see how this plays out, because can you really go into Nidoqueen? No, you can't. So they go into Machamp, which is still not a good matchup for the Machamp, but at least, I mean, the Countess are doing a lot to the Venusaur, so that's nothing to joke about. Yeah, and as I said, you can't go into the Nidoqueen because then they'll switch out. They're going to switch out now against the Machamp, but hey, I mean, you're going to be able to get shields back. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, this will definitely get the shield. Machamp actually could flip this matchup because I think if it's shield, you can count it down. So let's see. I think you could shield and count it down, right? We'll see what... No, they're just going to let it go. Okay, I respect that. Just going to let it go. Totally fine. So maybe they were not able to make it, who knows. But either way, in comes Swampert. So Swampert is definitely going for the Mud Shot down for sure. Shield, take it. We'll see. They do decide to shield it. So this is going to be a Hydro Cannon. And now Swampert should successfully be able to farm down. And even if the Venusaur comes back, this Swampert is loaded. Loaded on energy. Going to be able to go for the Hydro Cannon right now, even though it's resisted. Earthquake would have KO'd, but let's see if they decide to shield. They do not shield. That does so much damage. Nidoqueen comes in for the snipe. I like that play. And in comes a beautiful shiny Mew. But Mew taking a lot of damage as well. It's going to... Actually, I mean, it can't afford to shield that. But the Surf... Let's see if the Surf is enough to KO. It probably is in the Great League. I'm sure it is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it looks like it is. But this Swampert is going to be able to get off 2 Hydro Cannons. So we're going to see one come in right now. This will get the shield. And then Swampert will be able to get to another one. And even if they get to a Surf, it shouldn't KO the Swampert. But Swampert will make it to this Hydro Cannon to KO the Shiny Mew. And that is going to be a great game, very well played to both trainers. You love to see it. So yeah, good job. We're moving on. We'll see how the next game plays out. So it's going to be that Shadow Swampert into Steelix. Oh, good matchup here. Steelix will switch out into a Azumel, but out comes that Nidoqueen. Great matchup. Of course, Azumel, I mean, you have to shield because they'll be able to get to an Ice Beam, but that's totally fine. So we're going to see an attack come in right now. And yeah, so as I said, Nidoqueen is going to go ahead and shield this Ice Beam. Totally fine, and we're going to see a Farm Down. So that is incredible. Definitely worth the shield. We're going to see the Steelix. This Earth Power is going to do a tremendous amount of damage. We'll have to see if the Steelix goes to bait or they let it go. They let it go. Oh my gosh, so much damage. Trying to get to a Poison Fang. No, they go for another Earth Power. No, they do go for the Poison Fang. Maybe counting and recognizing where Steelix was in terms of energy. That won't get the shield, but the snipe with Machamp. Amazing gameplay. In comes a Venusaur. Oh, Swampert does not want to see that. Swampert absolutely does not want to see it. But we're going to see baits right now. And the Venusaur really has to shield. I mean, they have to shield. They have to shield the next one as well. So, Machamp is going to go ahead and shield this. So, it's going to be that Frenzy Play, of course. Of course, that would KO the Machamp. Machamp will be able to get off this Crush Chop right now. Again, I'm sure they shield it. I can't imagine them not shielding it. They do shield it. And able to get to... Oh my gosh, Machamp actually able to get to another one. So incredible. Even though it's resisted, we'll see if it KOs. And it does not KO, but it gets it low enough to where, yeah, Machamp can just count it down. So Machamp able to beat that Venusaur. Amazing gameplay. I'm really, really loving these battles, to be honest. Oh, Levantis. Okay, so we have a bad matchup here, so let's see what happens. Going to go into that Machamp. Makes a lot of sense. They switch out into Pidgeot. Oh, this is rough. Okay, but the thing is, like, Machamp actually does have play against Pidgeot because it's also a part normal, so it takes neutral damage from all these attacks. But Pidgeot will shield and win that matchup. Let's see what comes in. Swampert? Because you don't want to Swampert up against the Levantis, right? So Pidgeot is going to go ahead and throw an attack. Probably going to let this go. And they are going to let it go. It's just going to be a Feather Dance, so good call there. Yeah, I call Pidgeot. Whenever I battle Pidgeot, usually I call it. I shouldn't reveal that, just in case people will start throwing Brave Birds at me, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it depends on the situation, of course. But in comes Levantis. They both switched at the same time. So, okay, Nidoqueen going to go ahead and shield this one up. Going to be a Leaf Blade. Levantis is really strong. I like that Pokemon a lot. But it's taking a lot of damage as well, right? So we're going to see an attack come in from this Shadow Nidoqueen that will be enough to KO. They let it go. Bastiodon, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful shiny. But this is a good matchup, of course, for the Nidoqueen. This is amazing. Even if they shield this and they call the Earth Power, they shield it, which they don't. They actually let it go. Nidoqueen would have gotten to another one. Yeah, this is a great matchup, of course, for that Nidoqueen, taking resisted damage from the attacks from Bastiodon, right? So, I mean, the Flamethrower is neutral, but we're going to see a shield right now. And it's going to be a Flamethrower, which makes sense. But Nidoqueen, Pidgeot goes down. And Nidoqueen can honestly just, yeah, I mean, throw Poison Fangs at that point. It wouldn't even KO. A Poison Fang wouldn't KO, but you could just throw it and like force a shield to get it super, super low. But let's move on to the final battle. We have the Swampert into the Pelipper. Let's give it up for this powerful trainer. Okay, I mean, the Hydro Cannons are going to do a lot of damage, but I imagine Weather Ball is going to do a lot to Swampert as well. So we'll see. We're going to see one Weather Ball come in. Yeah, one more will KO. So the Hydro Cannon coming out. This is still going to do a lot. I mean, 2 Hydro Cannons will KO the Pelipper. Well, actually, it's tight. I don't think it will. But unfortunately, Swampert just cannot get off its move because Niantic didn't want it to. Or doesn't want it to. So Pelipper will go ahead and throw an attack. So Swampert will shield it so it can throw the Hydro Cannon. But let's see if they shield. They could shield and farm down. They might barely be able to survive this. Maybe not, I don't know. But either way, in comes Nidoqueen going to switch out. And the Pelipper will throw the Weather Ball. Definitely going to go ahead and shield. It is super effective. So shield and go for the farm down. They probably will switch. Yeah, they switch out into Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, I don't really like this matchup, but the Earth Power will do a lot of damage if they let it go, which they don't. That's really unfortunate, but oh, no, they can't. Unless this is a Rock Slide, but they don't go for Rock Slide, right? Yeah, they go straight Earthquake. This is good to KO. Okay, so the Swampert... Oh, no, the Machamp's coming in. Swampert's almost going. So Machamp is coming in. Going to be able to charge up a little bit of extra energy, throw in the Cross Chop. Definitely picking up the knockout, right? So picking up the knockout, very nice. Oh my gosh, another Venusaur. Maybe a catch? Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Swampert is going down. I think... As long as they don't catch, I think Machamp can win this one. They go for the catch. Oh, okay. Ooh, they did catch on the Pelipper. Oh my gosh, I actually caught that on the Pelipper. And you know they caught on the Pelipper because if the Machamp went to throw an attack anyway, it would have been a Cross Chop. So, nice catch by the opponent. 2 great catches in this battle. We do see a Rock Slide. Oh, still going to be a win anyway. That Venusaur goes down. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.